talk a little bit about the thumbnail and a guy that's kind of a hot button topic. Nico Iamaleava. Nico, live life. I'm just going to call him Nico because I'm tired of fucking up his name. Nico Iamaleava. You know what sucks? I practiced saying it before I wrote it, and I've been saying it wrong. Not many Iamaleavas that live around me. But that's not an excuse. That is not an excuse. Nico, the young quarterback that led the Tennessee Vols to a college football playoff appearance, is out at Tennessee after allegedly his team wanted to negotiate an $8 million contract he signed upon committing to the university. Many sports pundits say that Iamaleava is promising but not worth the top tier money he's asking for, while others say that Iamaleava is indicative of what's wrong with NIL. Greedy kids that constantly want more. But is it that simple? Iamaleava is only 20 years old and has grown up in a reality of dwindling opportunities for young people. Either burden yourself with student debt in the hopes of landing a good job, or work many jobs and let the propaganda associated with the gig economy fool you into thinking that your 40 plus hours of toil is simply entrepreneurial grit. Nico was blessed by hitting the genetic lottery, having great size, and he used that blessing combined with hard work on his athletic ability, and he became a 5-star recruit coming out of high school in Long Beach, California. While Nico's numbers last year, 19 TDs to only 5 INTs for 2,600 yards, didn't jump off the board, he did take a team in one of the more competitive conferences, the SEC, to the college football playoff with a 10-3 record. Universities still want to control all the cards when it comes to NIL and transfer portals. As we've said before, developing talent is secondary to the yearly jigsaw puzzle that coaches and athletic directors go through to build a winning program. Schools are willing to spend millions of dollars for a one-year wonder. Think Miami and Cam Ward. That move was mutually beneficial for both parties. Ward was able to play with top-tier talent, and come Thursday, may be the first pick taken in the 2025 NFL draft. Miami was able to become a powerhouse program again. Neither was locked into a long deal, so the Miami situation is the ideal situation that schools with large NIL budgets opt for. Continuing to attempt to recruit 5-star national talent out of high school, but mine the transfer portal for pretty good players that can be elevated to star caliber players on a team with elite facilities and talent. But Iamaleava is different. He's part of a new generation of young players that understands the transactional nature in all relationships. He didn't want to stay at home and play at UCLA. They don't have the money or prestige as the Tennessee Vols. The Vols play morning and afternoon games all year long. So if you perform well, you'll get Heisman attention. And with that attention comes more money and sponsorships. There is no allegiance to your home geographic region. The only allegiance is to money. But isn't that what the NCAA was built on? The student athlete paradigm was created as a way to not pay workers' compensation claims. The rhetorical sleight of hand makes the student out to be more student than athlete. And for decades, that worked. Kids still got paid, but it was a clandestine affair that existed in the dark shadows of donor money and fictitious employment. Now, there is no blackmail for these kids to fear. They are demanding fair market value. But what is fair market value when the market is so free? Nico Iamaleava isn't a villain and isn't responsible for the degradation of the sanctity of college sports. He's just a part of an economic system that lusts for more. Cities and lives are destroyed under capitalism in the lust for more. So why are the pundits aghast at the reality that the student athlete is having a mask off moment where there is no pretense on why they attend the university in the first place? Money. So before we talk about our NFL draft predictions, join us in a discussion about the neoliberalization of college athletics and what that means for higher education beyond sports.